Top 30 scary ghost videos caught on camera. Terror in the night. In the first video, a man seems to be going through a terrifying experience that only occurs at night time when he is around by himself. His family doesn't believe what he tells them, but at night he can hear voices accompanied by knocking sounds and a chilling presence that can be felt, which gives him goosebumps all over. After recording for a few nights, he didn't capture much, until one night he heard a voice and went to look around. This then went on to become one of the scariest nights of his life. Take a look.
Ya no sé qué hacer, amigos, en serio, estoy desesperado. Incluso hasta pensé que me estoy volviendo loco. Mi familia está allá adentro, pero no les he dicho nada. Por lo mismo de que pensé que me estoy volviendo loco. Porque escucho voces en la noche. Es tenebroso todo esto. Vean este lugar. Es mi casa. Y es muy diferente cuando la ves de día y cuando la ves de noche. Siento que alguien me está viendo. Se los juro que siento que alguien está detrás de mí. No.
After entering his room, something follows, shifting the closet aside and then sticking its head out from behind the corner. We don't get a clear enough look, but we can see a pale grey figure with long dark hair emerge from the corner, and the man's fear sounds very real. This must have been the cause for the despair he felt at night. But just what could this encounter be? The Old Mine. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Mr. Stan the Man 11. In the video, Stan and his dog had been exploring an old abandoned mine for nearly the whole day, so they decided to stop and rest for a bit while they eat. But his dog Millie grew impatient and decided to get up and wander off on her own, which leads him to capture something terrifying as he follows.
My dog? Hey, how you doing, good girl? Oh, yeah. It's a long day, I know. See what we have to eat. Let's see. My apple. And my granola bar. Good dinner, huh? Did you have a good day? You're tired, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Oh, good girl. All right. These wrappers impossible to open. Oh, Where are you going? Hey, where are you going? Huh? Huh? Oh, I love you too. Hey, where are you going? Hey! Oh, shoot. Flashlight. Millie! 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 Hey, what up? Where?
As the dog ventures deeper into the cave, Stan is forced to follow in pursuit, but eventually gets left behind. And when he finally arrives at the scene, he captures this.
Millie! Oh, God. Oh, sit.
As Stan arrives, he notices the remains of his dog Millie, along with an aggressive growl and a red figure that reveals itself from behind the pillar just as Stan turns to run away. It's hard to determine what this figure could be, but other viewers suspect that the growl came from a mountain lion or something that ate Millie. If this is real, it's a very unfortunate turn of events, and just goes to show you that you shouldn't always bring your dog with you. Inside the drain. While a man was home alone at night time, he just so happened to hear some creepy sounds coming from the bathroom, so he decided to go and check it out, and what he captured is quite terrifying.
I don't see you. I see you. Who are you? Huh? Oh my God.
As he tries to locate the source of the sounds, he finds out that it is coming from the shower drain. And after sticking the camera down there, we can see some sort of creature with glowing eyes blinking back at him. It's creepy enough to make you paranoid when having a shower. And in another video coming from Pasillo Infinito, a girl at work noticed a gap in the ceiling, and after taking a closer look, she captured something creepy and mysterious.
So I was staring at my ceiling, right, at work, and then I see this light, right, and I go over here. What is that? So I was staring at my ceiling, right, at work, and then I see this light, right, and I go over here. What is that?
As she points her camera through the gap in the wall at an angle, we can see what looks like a creepy face looking straight back. Now, is there something creepy going on beyond this ceiling that nobody is aware of? Or is this just a very bizarre case of pareidolia? Let me know what you think. Shadow Man. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Zero Fox FK. Zero Fox decided to make a video showcasing the different vision modes of the Xbox Kinect. However, upon doing so, he captures something terrifying. He then goes on to make another video explaining how the aspect ratio changes when he switches vision modes. So it looks like he's cutting scenes and editing things, but he actually isn't.
This night, it's just a quick video to clear something up. I uploaded a video a while ago showing the different vision modes that the Xbox One Kinect can do, and a lot of people said it was edited because when I switched the vision modes, I changed position and my t-shirt changes to a completely different one. I've explained loads of times that this is exactly what happens with the Xbox One Kinect, and it changes aspect ratio. But I figured I might as well go one better and show you guys live. So let me just switch on the Kinect now, and anyone with an Xbox One Kinect can do this themselves and see exactly what I'm talking about. See, I've got another webcam apart from the Xbox Kinect to show that it's all legit and stuff. You just go down to this. Anyone with a Kinect can do this, and I'm still here. I haven't transported to any different alternate universes. Stuff changes position because it changes aspect ratio. See, that's crazy, isn't it?
As he switches vision mode, a black shadow figure appears in the room, turning its head to the side before quickly vanishing, leaving Zero Fox completely baffled as to what he just saw. So, is this a real shadow figure caught on camera? Or maybe some good old CGI? I'll let you be the judge. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over at depthsofdespair01@gmail.com. That's not my wife. The next sequence of videos come from the TikTok page Dude My House is Haunted, who has been experiencing some strange and unexplainable things happening within his house over the last 10 years. The activity wasn't so bad so it was easy to ignore and carry on with his everyday life. Until just recently, the activity has gotten much more intense, so he has decided to set up some cameras around the house to try and capture these events, thinking this is the spirit of his wife who passed away many years ago. He often finds things all over the place and even sees things moving on their own in the kitchen, just like this.
Well, as you can see, it's morning, guys. This is just a quick update because I gotta get to work. But when I got up this morning to get my coffee, I walked into the kitchen and saw this. So I guess you guys were right that activity seems to be picking up because I have been, doing renovations. I replaced all this stuff, this dishwasher, this stove, the oven hood there. But this morning when I came into the kitchen, I noticed the cabinet was open. And then I noticed this chair, so I checked the Ring video, and it definitely... and the refrigerator's been making a god-awful noise. It used to make another god-awful noise, like the fan bearings were screeching, and it was just such a loud whistle. Sometimes I'd just unplug it. But sometimes I could unplug it and plug it back in, and it would stop doing it. But now it's making this... Whoa! Okay, see, I didn't even move. I wasn't even moving. That's the first time that's happened since the last time. Okay, it's got to be a bed bearing, but I wasn't moving. Look at that. It's closed, and there's nothing on the edge. There's nothing on the edge that would, like here on this edge, that would push it out. And there's the magnet clip.
A chair in the kitchen can be seen sliding and turning around on its own, until a mist-like figure manifests itself and violently throws the chair across the room. Now, after this, he seriously begun to doubt that this entity could be his long-lost deceased wife. And a few days later, things got even more terrifying. And after this, he was certain that this was not his wife.
Remember I said I didn't know how I'd react if this thing started touching me? It started walking towards me. I feel my hand on my back. Sorry. It terrified me. I froze. I don't know if my wife is in there, but his people seem stuck. They were all saying, "Help me."
This is what happened earlier that day.
Hey guys, That felt like somebody's right standing behind me. Holy fuck. That was somebody right behind me. It felt like their face was right here. Like they were really tall. I was frozen. I couldn't move. What the fuck? That's not my wife. And that's not Miss Potter. That felt like something really tall.
After feeling the presence of something evil standing behind him and hearing whispers of tormented souls suffering, he is absolutely sure that this is not his wife. And after catching the attic door slamming shut by itself, he thinks there could be something horrifying living up there, and that perhaps these lost souls were also made to suffer and be trapped in the attic. I think this could very well be the case, but let me know what you guys think. Something's in there. The first video comes from an unknown source. In the footage we see a man who decided to do some urban exploring in a strange and creepy house, isolated somewhere in the woods. And as the man enters the building, it doesn't take him too long to capture something terrifying on camera.
I never saw that before.
After hearing what sounds like a strange screech, he looks to the doorway, and through it, we can see an unknown creature rushing across very fast, which was enough to instantly send this man running in the opposite direction. Just what did he capture here? A strange unknown creature, as yet to be seen? Or perhaps an animal? Or person? Or is it just a hoax? I'll let you judge. I was warned. Coming from the YouTube channel CJ Long Crow's Vlogs. In this video, a group of 3 friends decided to explore an old abandoned school, which the uploader's father used to go to. Already aware of the place supposedly being haunted, the group were a little creeped out and alert after the uploader's father warned him about going to a certain part of the building, but didn't mention why. To make matters worse, they decided to sleep over in one of the dormitories in front of the school. As they entered, this is what they captured.
Bro, if this is the old wood shop, which I think it is, my dad was like, "Don't go through there," and he didn't even explain why not to. He just said, "Don't go through there." So, like, I don't know why. Oh, cheap the heads over there. Huh?
After exploring the majority of the building, they decided it's time to head back to the dormitory for the night. And while his two friends are sleeping, CJ goes on a little night walk. And that's when he captures something terrifying inside the school.
Okay, guys. I'm just out here chilling, eating some burritos. You know, I don't know. I should not be up right now because this town is like creepy as fuck. But I don't know. I was thinking about going for a little walk because I'm bored. I'm bored out of my mind. Everyone else is asleep, so. Dude, like, it's so creepy out here, because I heard so many fucking stories, like, just so many stories of shit, like, I just can't. But it is pretty fucking creepy out here, though, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, just look at this building. Oh, fuck. Bro.
He sees a creepy pale-looking face watching him from the window on one of the higher floors of the building. When he drops his flashlight and picks it up again, he notices that the face is now gone. But this time, a dark shadow figure walks straight across the window, from left to right. He then runs back to the dorm to wake up one of his friends, and together they attempt to confront what he saw in the building.
Okay, guys, this is exactly. Bro,
where could I have gone though?
It's exactly where the fuck I saw it. Hold on, let me see inside there. Custodian closet.
Yeah.
Maybe an old custodian, maybe?
Like,
After they arrived at the location where CJ saw the figure, it went from left to right, which led to a dead end within the door. So just what exactly did they capture here? Was that a ghost and a shadow figure we saw on the window? Or was it all planned? You judge. Hide your baby. The man in the next video begun to experience some strange events, making him grow increasingly worried for his baby son, as he would wake up to the creepy sounds of metal clanging coming from downstairs in the baby room. All the while, the baby was asleep upstairs and nobody else was in the house. As a result of this, he decided to set up some home security cameras to capture these events. What he caught was chilling, to say the least.
Downstairs, my son's sleeping upstairs right now, but I woke up a couple times where it sounded like metal clinging together, So the first time I heard it, I woke up. I didn't really think much of it. We do have neighbors because I live in a duplex. And I woke up again after I fell back to sleep. I woke up again and I heard metal tapping together again. It was like this constant tapping. When I wake up, it would stop. So I'm pretty sure it was a baby gate. So I'm gonna attempt to use my spirit box in here because I'm damn sure that's what it was. I don't know if that's what it was. That just closed. That just shut. I'm about to damn near my pants, dude. I'm about to damn near my pants. Stop. Oh my god. That just shut. That just shut.
After the door closes right in his presence, he decides to see if it would close on command.
Can you close the gate? Oh, oh my god, dude. Oh. That is not cool.
So is this a real ghost coming after the baby? Unfortunately, I couldn't find the original source, so I'm not sure if he did that spirit box session in the end. Either way, it's creepy to know that something could be messing with your little baby and you're not even aware of it. Rake in the night. The next video comes from the TikTok user Isaiah Harris, who usually just uploads fun videos to TikTok. However, this time it was different, as he decided to go hiking one day with his cousin in the middle of the night. During their hiking trip, they heard some unexplainable sounds, and so Isaiah pulled his phone out and decided to record. What they accidentally stumbled across and caught on camera was absolutely horrifying.
Me and my cousin took a hike in the middle of the night.
That means that we're close.
And what we found was the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed.
Dude.
Just wait.
Did you hear that? You didn't hear that? There's something under there. Bro. Dude, please don't go down there. Oh my gosh. Dude, hold on. Let me go first. Let me go first.
After heading down to what looked like a small little tunnel entrance, we hear a terrifying screech. All the while, a creature is revealed to be standing within the darkness of the tunnel. The creature looks to be very thin and naked with long limbs, as it stands all twisted in a strange position, and the sound it made was definitely not human. After the footage, Isaiah's viewers questioned him as to why the footage cut out so quickly, right when things were getting intense. He then went on to explain that he was filming with Snapchat, so the time ran out.
So let me just explain something. I actually film on 3 different apps at a time to film my videos. The reason being is because when I film on Snapchat, I actually can zoom in better and I have more of a customizable way of editing my videos because I edit on a different app than I do on TikTok. The second one is my camera, and the reason being is because if I want to get a professional looking video, then I'll film on my camera app. But like right now, because I had to reply to that comment, I'm filming on TikTok. So yeah, there's 3 different kinds that I film on. But last night, I was trying to film everything on Snapchat. So whenever I recorded, whatever I recorded, I wasn't gonna just sit there and record it because I was running for my life, okay? And I'm not trying to be funny about this. Literally, I was puking. Like, I mean, opened his door mid-drive and vomited. I don't know if it was because I was genuinely terrified or if it was because I was running so much, but I did. But I did manage to screenshot what was under that bridge and enhance it for you guys, and I'll show you that. Yeah, let me just tell you, I've never been more terrified in my entire life. I can't even look at this picture right now. Before you guys saying that it was like a friend or like somebody else down there, it may have been a homeless guy. I heard that theory. But I do not know what he would have been doing down there, butt naked, maybe taking a bath. But the sounds and everything about it just did not sit right with me. I even ended up showing my sister, and she wants to go up there tonight.
This time, Isaiah decided to head back there and camp out for the night, this time with his friend. And as it gets late and dark out, they wander into the woods, hoping to catch the creature again. Take a look.
Alright guys, so got this fire going for a little while. It's about 10 o'clock, and as you can tell, it is dark out. Like the stars are out and everything right now, so we're about to head out, and we're gonna be looking for whatever's out there. Alright, so we're leaving camp now, and we're about to go out, and this is literally, guys, like how dark it is here. It's insane. Guys, literally, it is so creepy in this forest right now. Guys, look at the moon. It's so bright. So what do you do when you're looking for a creature? Because it's literally so quiet here. I've heard some like growls and grunts and stuff, but nothing like what we heard that night. Okay, so we found a road, and now we're just trying to kind of just climb up this hill, see if we can get like a viewpoint, because there's a big old hill right here. Okay, that's actually kind of creepy. Look, hope he doesn't jump out to scare me. Brock, please don't scare me. Oh my goodness. So he's got this terrible lighting. Can't walk right. Oh my goodness. But we're literally trying to land the force real quick. We're just walking back right now, and like legit, I think we're lost because I don't have any idea where we're at. Do you know where we are?
Dude, oh hell no. Spooky.
Okay, y'all, so we're back at camp. We didn't really get anything. We've been out here since like, what, we started looking at about 10, and it's already like 2:30.
They thought they didn't, but it turns out they did catch something. Right when they were talking, they stopped and heard footsteps, but didn't see anything at the time. However, after enhancing the footage, we noticed that a creepy humanoid figure was lurking around in the woods. Could this be the same humanoid creature we saw earlier? Many viewers said it's a rake, while others said it was a homeless person. But just what would a homeless person be doing with no clothes in the middle of the woods? Let me know what you think. The Dark Hole. TikTok user Zachariah_owl98 stumbled across a creepy hole that was covered up in the middle of the desert in an unknown location. As he approached the hole, he noticed some strange and creepy sounds, so he decided to uncover it and have a look what's down the dark hole.
Subhanallah.
After uncovering the hole located in the middle of nowhere, some creepy moans and screams could be heard. Judging by the sounds, many viewers were quick to say it's a bunch of trapped cats. But just what and how would a bunch of cats be doing down there, unless someone threw them down there and covered the hole to hide it? Whereas some other viewers suggested that it is the air traveling through cavities in the earth, which does sound logical, but after enhancing the brightness, we can see what potentially looks like many pairs of glowing eyes lurking at the bottom of the dark hole, unless it is something else. But once again, the final judgment is yours. Home Alone. The first video comes from the Reddit user NoTell, who was home alone at his aunt's house when he saw something that creeped him out. He states, "Tell me I'm not the only one who sees it. I'm house sitting for my aunt who is out of town, and I'm kind of freaking out right now." What he captured left him with unexplainable chills.
I don't know if I'm seeing shit or tripping, but check this out. So this is my aunt's son's room, right? There's no one in here. Right? Nothing. Closet. Nothing. Get a nanny camera in here. Alright, now tell me, right on the monitor here, tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like I've checked, like went back and forth 3 times, and So, okay, nothing, right? Like what the f***? I do not want to go back in there.
Now looking straight into the room, there is nothing there, but on the monitor, we can see a black shadow figure standing beside the toy dinosaur, and we can see that it blocks the view of the desks and the orange toy on the table, so it definitely has a solid form. After confirming his suspicion by looking at the monitor at the same time, he then becomes afraid to enter the room, but still continues to record anyway.
Okay, I saw a ball in the other room. I'm gonna go grab it. Okay. Make sure it's clear. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, alright. Fuck, there is definitely something in there.
He uses a ball to throw into the room to check if the monitor was working, seeing as it only captures live footage. And after seeing the ball, he knows that his eyes aren't deceiving him, and this is indeed a shadow figure caught on camera, unless the shadow is somehow being cast by something else. Let me know what you think. The Night Shift. Another video coming from Alvaro Servigno shows something similar to what we just witnessed. Alvaro is a security guard working the night shift in a big company building, and he states during his whole time working there, he has never seen anything creepy or strange until he captured this.
Hola, me filmo para dar constancia de esto porque está pasando algo muy loco, muy loco. Yo hace años que trabajo de noche, nunca vi algo como esto. Estoy todos los días sentado ahí, 12 horas. Esto es muy loco. Miren, no se ve nada. No se ve nada. Lo que yo veo ahora, la puta madre, es algo muy fuerte, nunca pasó. Estoy asustado, pero posta. ¿La ven? ¿Llegan a ver? Hay una mujer en la puerta del edificio. Una mujer al lado del portero eléctrico. Esto hay... ¿Lo ven? Acerquemos. Hay una mujer al lado del portero eléctrico. Son las 2:30 de la mañana. Esa imagen nunca apareció. Nunca. Estoy todos los días cada 12 horas. Eso nunca apareció en la vida. Ni temprano. Apareció recién. Y no se mueve. Ahora, vamos a ver. No hay nada. ¿Ven ahí? No hay nada. No hay nada. Pero cuando yo veo las cámaras, me aparece la mujer por las cámaras. ¿La ven? Una locura. La primera vez en la vida que me aparece esa mujer. Y no son efectos de luces, uno puede decir, bueno.
When he looks at the security cameras, we can see him at the desk. However, at the front door, we can also see a creepy woman just standing there. However, as he goes to check the front door, there's nobody there, and we can see the surroundings inside the building, which suggests that this isn't just a reflection of something inside. So, just who or what is this? An entity invades. Sometimes, an entity may invade your personal space under certain circumstances, like if you welcome it, or if you're vulnerable. And once the entity invades your home, you become the target of pain and torment. And that's exactly what happened to this man after he began experiencing several paranormal events inside his home. He decided to place some sand on the entrance of his subhouse and broadcast live to Facebook to show his viewers. What he captures is absolutely terrifying.
Ya me voy, ¿eh?
These events would progressively get worse to the point that the person live streaming these events would become more emotional and frightened that he regrets ever entertaining this evil entity.
Déjame salir.
Las campanas se están moviendo. puta madre. De verdad me estoy muriendo de frío. No.
Something creepy was knocking on his door, and objects were falling over on their own around the house. Just what did he do to attract such negative forces into his home? And is it real or not? It's quite convincing since this was live on Facebook. But in the end, the final judgment is yours. Cat senses a ghost. The next video comes from the TikTok page Yardidity, who was recording a video of their cat doing some tricks, when something creepy was caught on camera and managed to grab the cat's attention. Take a look.
Mira, 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 salta, mira, mira.
¿Dónde va?
Mira, mira aquí, mira aquí. Ven, vamos a hacer el truco.
Ponle en el suelo.
Mira,
¡Vuelta!
mira, salta, salta, salta.
No quiere, nos está dejando fatal.
No quiere.
While filming the cat on the hallway, a dark shadow figure reveals its head from below the ceiling of the room and quickly retreats back inside in a matter of seconds. What makes this seem genuine is that the cat rushed straight in after the figure disappeared and was even looking around the room as if it sensed a ghost or some unseen presence. They say most animals can usually see things like this, so I wouldn't be surprised if things like this occurred often. Haunted basement. In this video, a young man living alone says he has been hearing strange things inside his home, and something keeps happening with his basement door around 11:30 p.m. every single night. But he was too afraid to check it out until now, when he musters the courage to go down there. However, it ends up being too much for him. What he captures is utterly chilling.
I wanted to catch this on tape. My basement door has been doing, I live alone by the way, but my basement door has been doing this every night around 11:30. And I don't, here. It's like there's someone there, but a bit too much of a pussy to go down, so here I go. Oh, Jesus, I hear something. Hello? Oh, fuck. Hello? Oh, jeez. Alright. Hello? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Alright. Is anyone here? Oh, Jesus. On the door. Oh, Jesus. Are those... Hello? Oh. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's too much for me. Too much for me. Jesus, 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 Jesus.
The doorknob to his basement is slightly moving, as if something inside is trying to get out. But as he descends into the basement and enters the depths of despair, he encounters a black shadow figure just standing there in the corner of the room. And as he turns to retreat, a door seemingly slams shut all on its own, this just makes you wonder just what exactly may be lurking in our own basements. A skinwalker. TikTok user That One Cowboy lives somewhere in the Arizona desert and usually posts funny stuff, until one day when he posted something strange after having a creepy encounter within the isolated desert with something unknown, something that tried to lure him over.
Just coming in from planting those trail cameras. There's vultures everywhere. It's odd.
Ever since then, it would seem that whatever was out that day set its sights on luring this man over, perhaps to meet his demise. Late one evening, on another day, he experienced the same thing.
Just saw, looked almost like a coyote run right across here. That sounded like a kid. Or a goat.
Something that sounds like a goat or a little boy can be heard off in the distance. And after enhancing the brightness as he zooms in, it looks like something can be seen on the ground, but it's too hard to make out what it is. Fully convinced he is being watched by a skinwalker or some other type of entity, he decides to get a night vision camera and begins thoroughly searching the desert in hopes of finding whatever is lurking around. Most of the time, it seems that he is onto something, but whatever it is, it's as if it's close, yet too far at the same time. However, he does capture something one night. Something completely black stands out when he shines the light from his torch. Many viewers were quick to say it's a crouched shadow figure, while others thought it was an animal or some object. But wisely, he didn't dare risk getting closer to it. And later on, he decided to do a live stream in which the voices could also be heard.
You hear that voice? The horse is looking over there. What is it, Gypsy? Shit. See, they are freaking out. They're hearing it.
We can see both horses react, staring off into the direction of the sound. Some people say the further away it sounds, the closer it actually is. On another night, while using the night vision camera, he captures some movement. This, along with what looks like a shadow figure or some creature off in the distance, is the closest he has come to capturing whatever is following him. I've seen cases like this before, with people hearing voices at different distances, and in some cases their own voice is mimicked and used against them. But just what do you think? Is this a real skinwalker? Or something unknown? Or just another ruse? Once again, you be the judge. sleeping with an entity. Coming from the Twitter user Don Paranormal, this video was taken in 2017 when at the time Paranormal was experiencing some horrifying paranormal events in an apartment that he only just moved into 2 months ago. Although he just moved in, he states that the apartment is very old, and whenever I turn the lights off, I hear an old man and some other strange noises. I am an atheist, and I don't believe in ghosts or demons, but I feel extreme fear every time something happens. And one night, while making a video, he captures true terror.
Y encontré álbumes de fotos. Pues la verdad no voy a ahondar mucho en lo que hay en las fotos, porque pues son fotos como de una familia bastante feliz, una niña, una familia más grande y más cosas. Y lo otro que encontré nuevo fue como un hueco que hay en la parte de afuera. Por la parte de la terraza hay una especie de hueco que no.
Now that is absolutely terrifying. As he walks past the bedroom, a pure black shadow figure can be seen, just laying down on his bed, as if it was waiting for him to come to bed. The figure has no features whatsoever. It's just a black humanoid figure, like something you would see during sleep paralysis. And had he gone to bed at that moment, who knows what would have happened to him. I suggest you check your bed tonight before going to sleep, just in case. The empty hospital. Coming from the TikTok user CalisteroJazz18, this TikTok account has many strange and creepy clips of a woman walking down different areas of a big hospital that always seems to be devoid of life. In her videos, she can be seen walking down the morgue, the hospital corridors, and other parts of the facility too. However, in one particular video, something creepy happens. Watch closely. In an open space with no one around, a whole machine can be seen spinning and moving by itself. There was no sound of anyone around, and they would have been seen had they pushed it. So just what is haunting the place? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. The toilet ghost. In the next video, 2 guys were fixing something in one of the public toilets when something paranormal occurred. Take a look.
What's going on there?
It's working alright though. I'm not happy about it though. Have you put in screws?
Yes, it's all in.
Let's just go. We're not going.
I just want to get it on camera again.
Oh, I ain't hanging about here and there. You can hang about here. I'm going.
Look, it's moved!
Oh. Right, okay.
Oh, what was that? No! Don't turn the lights off. That handle is moving by itself. I'm not even kidding.
The guy says that he put the screws in properly, and it does look like it's tight and fully functional. So just what is flushing the toilet? Or is this just a trick by one of the guys? I'll let you pass the judgment. Let me out. TikTok user Evandro.Tocha was walking back home late one evening, just minding his own business like you would expect, until he came across something that he just couldn't explain. Take a look for yourself.
Essa igreja aqui, ó, tem alguma coisa batendo na porta aqui, não tem nada ali dentro. Muito louco.
Something is continuously banging on the door, as if something or someone wants to get out, but there is nothing there to hit the door, not a single person or object. So just what could be causing such a phenomenon? In another video, somebody experiences a similar phenomenon, where an employee at a factory in Mexico captured some paranormal events within the building while he was alone. The place was already known for being haunted after reports of a little girl sighted in the building was going around. This is what he captured.
Manche. Dios te deprende, no me grito. Manche, no hay nadie. Manche.
Once again, the door starts sliding back and forth on its own. This alone is scary enough to make most people run away. Could it be a ghost or something else entirely? The final judgment is yours. The child spirits. The first video comes from the YouTube channel Punk Rock TV. In the video, two members of the team decided to explore an old abandoned building when they managed to capture something terrifying inside. Not much context is provided except for the fact that they have never seen anything like this. Now take a look.
Si le llaman aquí las casas gemelas. Inclusive aquí el señor nos dijo que en esta casa habían matado y violado a una niña. Digo, desconocemos en las escaleras. Sí, es cierto, ¿no? De que la niña...
Pero dicen que el cuerpo lo encontraron aquí, ¿no?
Ajá, lo que nos dijo el señor, dijo que encontraron el cuerpo, perdón. Y hay unas pequeñas ventanas.
La casa está descuidada.
Bastante grafiteada. Si se pueden ver todas nuestras exploraciones de Punk Rock TV, mira que hay un cuartito. No hay nada. Ahí están así, digamos, están todas grafitadas, unos pequeños grafitis. Hay un pequeño cuarto. La ventana Aquí hay un pequeño, una botella
Sexy, tomar.
a tomar aquí. Aparte venía a grafitear. Más que nada es por el vándalo que vienen aquí. Y aquí están las pequeñas botellas que nos agarró la lluvia. Ahí está el agua. Entonces está chispeando afuera. Y ahorita gracias a nuestra amiga Chelly vinimos a estas casas porque no las conocíamos. Ella sabe la ubicación. Y ahora sí que están bastante impresionantes, digo, las locaciones que tenemos nosotros. Pero nunca había como una casa así, la neta. Uy, verga, se escuchan niños allá afuera.
Ya vámonos.
Bueno, nunca había como una casa así, la neta. Así que, pues, que... Cállate, cállate. Güey, no mames. Uy, verga, se escuchan niños allá afuera.
Ya vámonos.
Aguanta. No mames. No quiero ni subir. Porfa. Mami, verga, vas a estar aquí en el puto bosque en una casa abandonada, niños. Buenas noches. Una habitación, güey. Cuarto. ¿Qué más? Buenas noches. Tómame, chica, tómame. Uy, vamos. Corre.
After hearing the voices of kids, they decide to head upstairs. And that's when they come to a narrow hallway, and two pale kids with grey-looking skin and dark hair peek around the corner, which instantly sends the two explorers running from the building in fear, leaving one question to be answered. Are these the spirits of children who lost their lives in the building previously, or some homeless kids? Or is it just a ruse? I'll let you be the judge. Liar Rona. Now, just what could have a whole group running away in the woods? Are they being chased? Find out now. This next video shows a small group of friends who just happened to be exploring through the woods in an unknown location when they happened to stumble across a strange and yet creepy woman who was just standing in front of an old dried up pond where water used to be, thinking it was just a woman in need of help. One of the boys decided to call out to her, only to receive a terrifying response.
Yo digo que está de droga. Yo digo que está de droga.
No importa lo que sea.
Vámonos y llamamos a la policía. No, espere, porque si está así, ¿cómo la vamos a dejar sola acá?
No, me parece como la llorona, yo no sé.
Es que llorona.
Ah, eso no existe.
¿Cómo que va a ser la llorona? Mire cómo está.
Eso no existe.
Mire los andares, mire los...
Pasito, que lo escucha.
Mire la mano, mire cómo está.
Es una vieja ya.
Digo que está droga, weón.
No, mire, a mí...
Espéreme, lo va a sacar, Eso no existe, va uno a saber que esté droga antes lo vamos a ayudar.
Perro, vamos.
¿Qué dice?
Que también.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¡Corra, perro! ¡Corra! ¡Corra, que te vino! ¡Corra, corra! ¡Corra, huevón! ¡Corra, huevón! ¡Corra, corra! ¡Corra, perro! ¡Corra, huevón! ¡Ay, marica! ¡Ay, marica! ¡Corra!
As the boy asks her name, she screams out loud, causing the whole group to run from the area. If we take a close look at the woman, we can see her movements are not normal. The way her head tilts to the sides and her hands move around. It's as if she is already possessed. What makes this all the more creepy is that when the group is running, the camera then captures what is supposedly the same woman off to the side of the path, with her back turned. The group of friends believe this could be La Llorona, also known as the Weeping Woman, or some kind of witch. But let me know what you think. Red eyes. The next video comes from the TikTok user Intense Studio. No context was provided, but in the video, a man is walking around and a bunch of lights seem to be flickering all over. As he takes a look around to see what's going on, he captures something creepy on camera. We can hear what sounds like a crying sound, and just as he turns the corner before ending the video, a figure with red eyes can be seen just standing there. I guess it went unnoticed as he stopped the video right when it came into view. Either that, or it could be a ruse, but I'll let you judge. Up close beast. A man decided to explore through the woods by himself in an unknown location and had an up-close and personal encounter with the beast Bigfoot. He was terrified at the sight of it being so close and quickly ran away. Take a look.
Серега, что это? Серега, это... Серега. Серега.
The creature does look to be brown and quite big and tall, but it's too hard to conclude anything with the camera shaking so wildly. His reaction does sound kind of genuine, but the camera shake makes me question its authenticity. But just imagine coming that close to a beast and trying not to get seen. The Ouija board. In this next video, a group of girls decided to try connecting to the other side using their own makeshift Ouija board. I'm not sure if this has a different purpose to the normal Ouija board, but even without the real deal, the same results can still occur. And you're about to see that, as what they capture here is absolutely terrifying.
Hola. ¿Qué es mi cámara? Me gusta. Hola. Qué divina tu cámara. ¿Te gusta? Mía, boluda. nadie me regala.
Me regaló mi mamá.
Ay, comiste tu hija de puta. Tenía. Escucha, trágate. Hacémate. Dale, dale. Mira.
Aguanta que
mira,
todo.
no usar.
Ahí está. Ajá.
Dale, dos brazos no se usa. Escucha, ¿qué pasó con nada? Igual te lo veo. Cuidado con la gente. ¿Qué le pasó? Chugó con la moto. Con la moto del papá. No, ¿con quién iba? Con la moto del papá. ¿Con quién iba? Porque estábamos con alguien. Con nadie. No hay nadie, en serio. No hay nadie. No hay nadie, boluda. No hay nadie, te juro. Anoche se me pasó lo mismo. Siento que hay alguien en la baja, boluda. Pero no hay nadie. En serio, no hay nadie. Ya me pasó la noche, hoy cuando la noche iba a bien me en serio, les digo, boluda, no hay nadie. Vamos, No, dale, y para eso vinimos más o menos. Dale, no, vinimos invitados para eso, dale, claro, que lo que estamos jugando en esa buena noche. Vamos a grabar con tu cámara, dale, vamos. Pará. Saca eso, Ay, pará. Ay, no, a ver.
Así era, disculpa.
No.
Ay, no, tráele más ya. A ver.
Ay, cago en todas.
Acá. Ahí.
Más frío, tu mate.
Ahí.
No, menos.
Ahí. Ahí se ve, ahí está. Feliz.
Para preguntar, no, yo tengo más experiencia. Preguntar, ¿en serio lo que está pasando? Sí, en serio, si hay alguien en esta casa. ¿Hay alguien en esta casa? No jodan, ¿en serio se movió? No jodan, ¿en serio? ¿Viste? Vos sos boluda. Ay, no, una joda. Ay, fue una joda, basta. Pero boluda de Jodita, en serio, para empezar bien. Pero si vos... Una joda. Ey, se está moviendo. Ey, fuera joda. Ey, pará, boludo. Estoy mintiendo. Para clarificar. Eso se mueve en serio. Sí. Hay que terminar. No, mira eso. No, se mueve. Agarren, boluda. Agarren. Ay, no se mueve sola. Ay, se mueve la cortina, mirá, se mueve la cortina. No, ey. No. Ay, boluda. Prende.
Tu linterna. Tu linterna. Dale, pues. Dale, que tengo miedo, boluda. No. Hay algo acá, boluda. No, yo tengo miedo. Yo tengo miedo.
Guadalupe.
Ahí está. ¡Guada! ¡No! ¡Vicky! ¡Ay, Dios, por favor! Vicky, dale, boluda, no jodas así, Vicky, por favor, Vicky. Victoria, ¿qué querés? Déjala a ella, llévame a mí. ¡Ay, Dios!
The girls panic when the lights turn off, and just when one of them turns on a flashlight, a figure with long black hair appears behind one of the girls. And just moments after, one of them can be seen struggling on the floor, as if she's being possessed. Hopefully her friends got help, and that they learned their lesson not to mess with the realm of the dead. The Polish Haunting. The next sequence of videos comes from the YouTube channel The Slamming Door. The man behind the channel has been experiencing some creepy events, which he just can't seem to explain. It all started one day on a Sunday when he was sitting on his computer chair and suddenly heard crackling noises coming from the attic. After checking, he discovered that the double doors to the balcony inside the attic had been opened, and after thoroughly looking around, he found no sign of anything or anyone that could have done this. However, a little later on, the phenomenon repeated itself, and more strange and disturbing noises could be heard coming from around the house. He claims that the house was built 15 years ago by his own family, and nobody has died in it, nor is there any bad history with the land surrounding it, so he thought there was a more rational explanation for this paranormal activity. But after these occurrences, he couldn't deny the paranormal any longer.
Kurwa, jeszcze nie teraz, jak w sobotę. Kurwa mać. No nie mogę połączyć, żeby tu wrócić. Tak chuj.
Now, after this terrifying experience, he had a priest come over to bless his house, and he said since then everything stopped as if it were magic, or so he thought. But after a few days' business trip, he returned home to find his house in a complete mess of a state, and on another day, he hears one of the doors making noise outside, and goes to investigate, but ends up having an unnerving experience.
Latające dziawki, normalne.
The owner of the house decides he's had enough and goes inside to get his keys so he can stay at his girlfriend's house, while he waits until he moves into a new home. But such a simple mission turns out to be quite terrifying.
Ja muszę wziąć stąd tylko klucze.
O, ale masz wody. Chleba.
Ja muszę stąd wziąć tylko klucze.
Okej.
Wychodzimy.
Dobra.
Wychodzimy.
Wychodźmy szybko. Co to było? Kompas.
Agnieszka, zasłuchaj. Tu się dziwne przodzaty przeżyć.
Ja się boję, bomba, wyjdźmy stąd już, proszę cię, co?
Słyszysz? Mówiłem ci, że tu się dzieją dziwne rzeczy. Czekaj, muszę zamknąć dom.
As they head into the house, objects fall off and move by themselves, and music starts playing downstairs in one of the rooms, along with the lights swinging on the ceiling and a chair moving. The front door even slams shut on them before they can come back to lock it. Whatever entity is inside must really want the house for itself. I guess if the land and the house has no bad history, he must have an object inside that has something attached to it. Either that or something is following him, which means he won't be safe no matter where he goes. The Dark Tunnel. Suggested by Jeremiah Smith, this next video comes from the YouTuber Mr. Omega, who lives in New Zealand and likes to go on adventures in old abandoned areas, sometimes even staying overnight. In this video, he decides to stay overnight in the old Spooners Tunnel, a tunnel completely devoid of life, located in the middle of nowhere. The tunnel was built in 1981 and is the longest disused railway tunnel in New Zealand, after it failed to be connected to the National Rail Network and eventually closed in 1955. As Omega arrives, he immediately has second thoughts after laying his eyes on the spooky tunnel. Despite that, he still continued and went inside to look for a place to settle for the night.
The nerves are really starting to kick in now. What? I want to be spending a night in this thing. Oh no. I don't know about this, guys. What the frick? It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light, so that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shines right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure. Alright, Max, you ready for another adventure? Alright, Max. Let's do this. I've managed to secure myself a place to stay for the night, and as you can see out here, it is totally dark now. The sun's gone right down. There's no more light left. If I turn my light off, now this is the freaky thing. When I turn this light off, it is totally pitch black and silent. You ready? Here we go. Wow. I'm not doing too bad at this point. I feel good having the dog here. Where are you, Max? Max! There you are. There he is. I feel better having my dog with me. I mean, obviously, if I didn't have Max, it'd be a little bit creepy. Obviously, I feel like safer with my dog being here. He will always bark if anyone comes uninvited to visit us in the night. So I'll always wake up. I'm a light sleeper as well, so I'm always going to wake up to hearing Max's bark. Don't know, Max. I'm always going to hear what you're going to say to me, eh? But yeah, tea is served. Looking very yummy. Obviously, I'm starving hungry, so I'm going to eat that right now.
Now, aside from the creepy dark atmosphere from the tunnel, things seem to be going well. Omega has some food, and even has a little power nap. However, he eventually realizes that he has no signal within the depths of the tunnel, but he needs to make a search on his phone. So he heads back to the entrance, and as he arrives, he reloads the internet page on his phone to show the current time. It is now just hitting 4:10 AM, and he is about to go back inside. When he does, things get really creepy, and he captures something absolutely terrifying.
We're gonna go back in. We're gonna complete our overnight challenge. Yes, yes we do. Alright, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo! Max! Oh, oh my gosh, damn tripod. I hear some sort of tune out of it. Max, come here! Come here. Oh, shit. Oh. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Oh. Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that? What the? Hello? What is that? Max, what is that? Hello? Is there somebody here? That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that? Oh! Max! Hurry up! Max! Max! Get me home!
After heading back into the tunnel, a strange toy can be seen on the floor, just playing Happy Birthday repeatedly. And then his heart sinks into the depths of despair after he sees a creepy man sticking out from one of the manholes on the tunnel walls. So he does what anyone filled with despair would do: run away without a second thought. Omega says that he has no idea what happened, nor why anyone would be lurking in this long abandoned tunnel after 4 AM, especially since it is freezing cold and located far from where any people should be. He is also confused as to why his dog Max didn't bark or react at all to the presence or sight of this man, almost as if he was a complete ghost, which is strange as Max is usually very alert. So, was this a real man lying in wait to pounce, using a creepy toy as bait, or something paranormal? Whatever the case, it's certainly chilling either way.
Click on the link below the video to have the equipment of the Ghost Hunter channels you watch. get cutting-edge equipment and start your own YouTube channel and challenge mysteries and become famous. Make secure payments with SSL security certificate and PayPal payment system, and get your cargo delivery to any country in the world within 7 days.
Something inside. TikTok user Rafikishmu just so happened to stumble across an abandoned building one day and decided to go inside and explore. No other context was provided, but what he captured inside is enough to give you the chills. Take a look.
I just found this abandoned house, and I think I'm gonna go inside this thing. Wish me luck. Okay, it's pretty spooky in here. It's gutted. It's all gutted. What the fuck is that noise? Something weird noise, man. I don't know what I'm hearing. What the fuck is... Hello? Dude. Oh my god! No!
A pair of glowing eyes can be seen looking out from behind the corner, and then as he goes around, someone or something can be seen in the corner of the room, before it quickly charges at him. Some viewers say it could be a shadow figure, but it also looks like it could be a person since it's hard to see the black mass from the shadow figure at the bottom of the legs. So, is this a real shadow figure inside a haunted house? Or just a simple ruse? The judgment is yours. Attached to a baby. A TikTok account by the name Ren May has a collection of videos showcasing this family's happy life with their little baby Ren May. They have many different wholesome videos of everyday experiences. However, on one night, they captured something creepy on camera, which nobody was expecting. Watch closely. The night vision camera in the room captures a strange black shadow that looks like it enters the room and drops down before disappearing. And then some fingers can be seen pressing onto the side of the bed, as if they were trying to climb up. What makes this seem even more genuine is that when the father wakes up after hearing a sound and looks over to the crib, the hand quickly retracts and descends back into the darkness. Now, after these creepy incidents, the parents decided to let little Ren sleep with them, out of fear for her safety, but it appears that didn't stop the activity from occurring. The crib looks like it's alive and breathing or pulsating, and even moves by itself. Many viewers suggested that the whole crib itself has an entity attached to it, while the others believe that there is something attached to the A pair of hands with long fingers can be seen before they quickly disappear into what is meant to be a flat space. What's worse is that a creepy face seems to manifest out of nowhere, and you can clearly see the glowing eyes and the nose before it vanishes. Then a few seconds later, one of the parents comes in, and we can see that the crawl space just barely reaches their ankles. So it would be extremely hard for someone to be hiding underneath, and it's also cluttered with objects. After a few days of Ren sleeping with her parents, nothing seemed to happen, and they assumed it was safe to let little May return to her bed once again, which turned out to be a big mistake. This time, a shadow silhouette of a person rises up against the wall right beside the crib and quickly grows bigger, and then the same creepy hands can be seen reaching out and moving the mattress. The family has no idea what they have been seeing or what's going on inside their home, but hopefully they decide to watch little Ren closely before something truly sinister happens. Witch in the Woods. The last video was taken in May of 2016, when early morning one day, two guys decided to go on an excursion deep into the woods. They were exploring an area when they heard a loud scream not too far off that caught their attention, and as they arrived at the location of the sound, they caught a glimpse of the source and heard it again, which terrified them.
What is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Hey! Kale! Hey! Oh shit!
As we look into the depths of the forest, we can see what looks like a ghostly apparition of a woman who is bent forwards. The scream she makes sends the explorers running without hesitation.